All right, I think this is fun. I love square cards. I just think they're fun, a little bit different. They fit in the envelope just fine. And so this one we're going to highlight the guitar, and we're going to cut it out so that we can get it up on there. So I'm going to actually leave this stuff set aside for now. I'm going to use my big piece of that white paper I gave you. Hopefully I didn't need any of those colors that just fell on the floor. All right, I'm going to put the guitar. It fits best diagonally on the block. And I'm going to stamp it right there on my paper. And let's see what colors I have left. All right, so sure, we'll use blue and red, I guess, on this one. And I do need the gray. And you know what? We'll do brown. I did gray on this one. We'll do brown because my gray fell to the floor. Okay, so I think we'll do, I'm going to sharpen these a little bit. These are pencils I've used for a long time, so they last forever. But sometimes they just need to be sharpened. I am going to just use the blue. This one I'm actually going to press a little bit harder than I was doing in some of my other coloring because I want it to be a dark blue, but you can do it as dark or as light as you want it. If there's a color that you want that's not in your pack, don't forget you can blend colors together. Just remember, like, these two, blue and red, make purple. Let's see what color this comes out. Maybe I'll even do that. Maybe I'll make a purple. All right, so that's red, but let's put the blue on top and see what happens. We'll see. If I don't like it, I will just stamp another one. All right, I'm going to do light brown. That could be my wood. I don't know if I'm going to like that. All right, so my blender pen is good. Yeah, that came out kind of muddy looking. So let me clean this off and stamp again. Nope. Okay. So you see how I got that mark? This one I did again because it was kind of light, but I got that mark here. So I have not trimmed this guitar. So I will probably go back and trim some of that red rubber. And so trimming it kind of you just take that away. All right, I'm going to do two different blues on this one. I'll do the light blue on the inside. That looks better. And the brown. Okay. So my blender pen, I'm going to do the lighter color first because then I don't really have to clean it after. You can just go straight to the darker color. And then I'll just do a little bit of the brown. Okay, that looks much better than that one. So you have plenty of paper here to play with. So I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm actually just going to cut this out like that so it's easier. And so what I do is I'm going to leave a white border around the whole guitar. And when I cut, sometimes people call this fussy cutting. I like cutting with scissors. I rotate my paper. So if you notice that my hands and my scissors really are not moving, and I'm rotating that paper. And I have much better control if I was trying to, you know, manipulate my hands. And you can see this cuts up pretty fast. Like that. So there's my guitar. And now we can put the card together. So for square cards, or even cards that are more like a landscape in nature, I like them to open this way versus this way. So I actually embossed your card so it does open that way. I find that they sit on the table, display better than if someone did them this way, because they can kind of go down. This way they're down. So all the cards are kind of cut in that direction. All right, so this is, you can decide if you want your, I don't even know what these shapes are called, if to go this way, if you want the diagonal, however you want them. I'm gonna put my guitar there. Oh, we have to stamp the words. Stamp the words first. I think of this set, I think Happy Birthday is the only words that fit on this shape, but again, you're going to have some extras. So if you wanted to use words like that, you have extra. Oh, the other thing I did on this one, God, I saw it. Instead of stamping Happy Birthday right in the middle, kind of offset it closer to this right side, which gives me a little bit more white space to place my guitar. So I'm going to do that also. So Happy Birthday is going to be more on the closer to the right side versus the left or the center. So I'm going to put that straight down with my glue. And this I will kind of center that way. And then guitar, you could put straight down, but I'm going to use dimensionals. So with your dimensionals, you have all these hexagon shapes, which will work okay for the bottom. It works okay for the bottom of the guitar, but that's way too small. So what I do is, so you can kind of see with my edges here, I just cut smaller pieces. And, oh, I think it just makes it. But if it was too big, I could just trim it a little bit. So I'll peel the backing off. Put that like that. And before you see it was curling, once I have that stuck down, it's not curling anymore. And then, did I use dimensionals? I did. You can either glue that flat down, or you could use dimensionals. This one, since it's a bigger circle, I will use more. Happy birthday. And then I had a couple of those little gems. So I think I'll do that again. I think it kind of adds to it. So it looks like I used a white, a vanilla, and a gray. Because the black won't really show up on the black paper. So we'll do the gray on the black. And then I did a vanilla. And same thing, the black might not show up so good on that. And so I'll just do a white. You can do whatever you like that. And then I just put the white on the inside. So I'll save that for later. So that is the Fun Guitar Happy Birthday card. Okay, I'm going to clean up and we'll do one more.